Yeah, yeah, yeah. TeeTv about to do an interview.
What up, man? It's goddamn MCI, IYE, Eyes and Me, Eyes and C. We at T in the city, goddamn, and we in the A right now. You feel me?
Where you from?
So boom, I'm really from Chicago. Like all my family and shit, like up there in Chicago. But then I came down here like I said like middle school, whatever. So boom, I really grew up down here. So like Chicago born and Tennessee raised me, basically Nashville raised me.
How you like it in Tennessee?
Tennessee cool, man. Tennessee like it's just enough cool. Like I don't know, we got like a lot of mixed like culture with everything. So I really can't, you feel me, like complain. It ain't too much. It ain't too dog. You know what I'm saying? It's somewhat cool. Like I feel like since I've been there my whole life, I'm like, man, I want to get away from Tennessee. But Nashville really, like, it's really a cool place to be. You feel me? It's a lot of shit like popping off in the city and shit.
If you could, would you want to start in Chicago with music or stay in Tennessee?
If I could, I'd go to Atlanta. I ain't even gonna lie. Chicago, cool. I feel like if I would have stayed in Chicago, though, like where we from and shit, like where all my family are from and shit, like the rolling, like the Hundreds and shit like that. I would have grew up in that, and I probably would have been like a different person. Like I got to see some of that shit, like when I was younger and shit, from like my bigger brother and shit. But I ain't get to like just experience it firsthand. I just saw it secondhand. So I ain't really just get affected too much. I was down here in the Ville, but it ain't like, you feel me? It ain't like it is up there.
So, what got you into music?
So music. Let's see. I think the first beat I actually ever rapped on was "Single" by Lil Wayne. I was just fucking around. I was on like this $20 USB mic that like came with like a PS2 game or some shit. And I was just recording that bitch and I was just fucking around. I like the way my voice sound. I feel like everybody say they like the way their voice sound, da-da-da. But I always grew up playing the piano and shit. So, boom. I always really just like music for real. So I got into it at a young age and I just kept going at that bitch.
How long you been playing with the piano?
Playing the piano, I say since like 12.
What got you into that? Or
I really just picked it up. I always liked pianos. You feel me? Like, I don't know. My mom used to be at Goodwill all the time. She got me a piano at Goodwill, goddamn, and I just started playing that bitch. I stayed with it. I had tried bouncing around to like other instruments and shit, like guitar and shit like that, but that shit just never stuck with me like piano. I tried picking up guitar back here recently though, since like I'm older now and I like got the time to go back and like go study another instrument. So yeah, I've been trying to study the guitar now.
okay, I know some artists like make their own beats. Do you do that?
You said make my own beats?
Yeah, do you?
Sometimes I might produce my own stuff, but I like to outsource. I like to outsource a lot for my beats. I feel like there's a lot of different producers around the world too that like don't get notability or the credit that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just yeah. So I like working with other different producers because each producer can offer a different sound. I don't never like working with the like same producer or stick with the same producer because I don't know. I like to bounce around a lot.
Okay. You think further in your career you'll stick with like one producer?
Further in my I'm trying to work with everybody. Cause like I said, I'm a creative. Like I never really just stay on the same. Like you know what I'm saying. I might want to go do punk rock. I might want to go do something like rock or like something indie or poppy. Then might want to go back to trap. And I know like some certain people like what I'm saying they specialize in that craft. You feel me? So I want to go to those different people who specialize in that craft and work with them. You feel me? So.
Okay. So how long you been doing music for?
Damn, that's a good question. It's been so long right now, I done lost count for real. If I had to guess, I'd say like, say almost 10 years. Yeah, 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah. I'm old as hell, y'all.
Can you tell us some of your influences?
My influences, Currently, to the moment, I say like Mac Miller. That's always been a big influence for me. Before he died, I ain't just jump on the Mac Miller train like after he died and shit. I say Mac Miller, a local back home in Nashville, Namir Blade. Growing up, bro actually taught me like how to like spit better and shit. My nephew, I think, funny, but nah, bro like taught me how to like spit better and shit, and just craft like you know what I'm saying, just work on my craft more. And he's doing good right now too with his shit. So yeah, I got Mac, bro. Thug, Thug is definitely in my top three, and then I say Kendrick. So yeah.
So
You changed. You changed to me. Yeah, changed. She don't wanna be a hoe. She don't wanna be a freak. She don't wanna do drugs no more. She don't wanna...
can you tell me why they're your influences? Like, what do you like about them, and what do you use that you like about them in your music?
In my music. See that's really I take a lot from different. So Mac, I just like the realism and rawness. How Mac was, you feel me? Like he was always like it is what it is, and he always talked about like he wasn't scared to like talk about his actual life and feelings and shit like that. And the way he like with his production, with his music, clashing with you know what I'm saying his creative mind. Like it was just like he just created some of the most craziest music. Like his whole albums is like masterpieces. Like his albums you can run through one through finish and it'd be like a whole, you know what I'm saying, whole body project. And it's, you know what I'm saying, it feels wholesome and good. Namir, he's the same way and he produces all his stuff. So hats off to him. And you know what I'm saying, that boy's just, he's intricate, hella talented. Thug, he's just a pioneer. He's a trendsetter. I feel like a lot of people, I mean, people give Thug credit, you feel me? But like, yeah, he's just a pioneer and I've always been rocking with bro since he first came out.
So if I told you I can make Thug see this,
Shit, if you can make Thug see this, I'm like, bro, hold on. I literally got, you probably, if I stand up, you can't see it. I got the Hustlers Don't Stop, They Keep Going. Jeffrey right here. I got a Thug verse literally tatted on me. Like, Thug really a big influence. I remember that song. That song just did just, that shit got me through some shit for real. Goddamn, Hustlers Don't Stop, you gotta keep going for real. I just turned that song, goddamn, just get in that mode, grind. You know what I'm saying? Keep grinding, keep moving forward.
so do you have any projects out or coming out?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of projects out. So for the year 2020, we closing out. I think I'm ending off with, I dropped the album, full album at the beginning of 2020.
Can you talk about that real quick?
What was that?
Can you talk about it real quick?
Yeah, the album that I dropped, it was in February of 2020, was called Distance. Boom. Distance, right? Y'all can see it.
Yeah.
So we got Distance, and that album had pretty much everybody, like, you know what I'm saying, there's buzz in there, you know what I'm saying, got a good buzz in Nashville featured on it, so it had a lot of good names on there.
Can you say a couple?
So what?
Can you name a couple?
So it had 100K Tuck featured on it, it had Deja McBride, had 615 Exclusive, it had Pretty Kilo, let's see, it had it had Ross Staten on there, it had a lot of people on there. Shout out Slick, 4K Main, She Loves T Savage, Ghosty Lokes. Shit, it was a lot of people. Like almost out of all 13, 14 of them songs, they all had features. Like most of them had features on it. So I really like sat down and worked with a lot of different artists from the bit.
Okay. How was the response on that project?
The response was like that was a real good response because I remember I was hung up on it because everybody was like waiting for the album. And like I had like some stuff come back on cause I had 615 Exclusive do a remix of one of my original songs, and I got hung up on the verification for it because they thought I was trying to copyright my own song, so I had to, you know what I'm saying, send her an email like, hey, no, this is me doing a remix to my own song. And then Deja McBride, which is funny, I got a flag on her feature, and then she had to verify it since she was under a label. So she had to go back and verify it, then it had to come back down before they released it to Apple. So, and then when it released in February, like everybody was just anticipating and waiting for it, and I did like hella promo, like, you know, I went I had shows booked for it. You know what I'm saying? I had the flyers, the whole like press kit, everything. I did the album right. You feel me? And that's saying a lot. I ain't under no management. You feel me? So I literally had to set out like a budget. I spent like almost 2 bands, and I went a little bit over budget on that album. So and I put a lot into that project. Yeah.
And you feel like everybody gave you like the love?
Yeah, that was a love project for real. So everything after that, it just set the tone for what I was gonna do 2020. It kind of set the tone for my albums too. That's why I've been like frugal on like dropping another album, because I know I'm gonna have to match that same energy or come, you know what I'm saying, or come better or whatever. Everybody's like, well, why don't you just do an album focus on yourself? I don't want to, you feel me, like drop an album with like at least like 1 or 2 A-list features or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Where can people find your music?
You could Google MCIIYE, Eyes in Me, Eyes in C, so MCIIYE. You can Google that, or on any social media, MC615_. You can find me anywhere. Again, that's MC615_. You can find me anywhere. I'm gonna pop up. I'm there, and we moving, man.
Give me that shit.
I've been getting a lot of like, I don't know. We've been doing shows. I've been doing shows a lot here lately since like, and which is funny because before COVID, like I was doing shows and shit, and I ain't really slowed down. So that's when I'm doing a lot of shows. It's hard for me to stop and focus on the music, like create more music, but I'm still dropping EPs and stuff and whatever. But when I get like that song that I know is like a hit song, I go perform that song. You feel me?
Turn police, got like up, they know me. Now they wanna claim that we homies. Niggas ain't real, they phony. Niggas all cap, they trolling. First I jumped out the porch, then work jumped off the scale. Now my phone ring. All these bitches wanna tell. All she wanted was a Benz and a sunny diamond ring. All I wanted was some head and a brick of cocaine. I ain't had no name, no money in my pocket.
Yeah.
And where to find you?
Okay, yeah, we got the social media stuff, MC615_. Boom. You can look that up on everything. And really, we've been back to back with the shows. Even with COVID, you would think everybody would stop slowing down, but everybody really just kept going with the shows. The underground scene is really strong in Nashville, so I'm grateful for that. Really everywhere. We did some shows in Kentucky, Atlanta, so everybody was still moving forward. I just miss some of like the bigger shows, you know what I'm saying, that you could get booked for pre-COVID. So, it is what it is. Still moving with the time.
So what are your shows like?
The shows, so most of them would be like showcases. Most of them would be showcases. Before COVID, it was easy to get like headliners because, you know what I'm saying, it was a lot more going on. So right now you got showcases. What up, guys? MCIIYE, Eyes in Me, Eyes in C. It's Calm Down TV. Calm down for we shut this bitch down, you heard?
Fields. I got the Fields project coming. Any date? Uh-oh.
Shit to do anyway with like the regulations on the bars and like just the nightlife scene has like died down, like, you know what I'm saying, more than by majority. So when people are actually going to like local artist shows now more because there ain't shit to do anyway. So it's been a good turnout, and we've been getting in some good venues too. So you know what I'm saying, it's good to see it growing, and it just keeps you active. You know what I'm saying, it just keeps you consistently working. Everybody sees you. You know what I'm saying, working. As long as you there, they see you hustling, you grinding, you keep going. That's it.
Is there anything you want to tell people before you wrap everything up?
I want to tell everybody, have a beautiful day. Smile, be positive, keep moving. Don't let nobody tell you can't do shit, bro. Niggas are goddamn, even when you feel like you goddamn can't keep walking no more, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep swimming, or you gonna drown. You don't want to drown. Don't nobody want to drown. You feel me? So keep swimming, bro.
DISTANCE. Somewhere where you niggas don't wanna see me. You know, niggas act like they be scared to go the distance, so I gotta stay distant. Something like Rocky in his prime on the front line. Let's go.
Again, it's MC615, MCIIYE, I as in me. So boom, we with T in the streets right now. We in the A. We out this bitch, you dig?